A match that means more at any age level, any venue, and tonight they meet at the Azteca for a trophy. It's the United States and Mexico in the final of the Concacaf Men's Under-20 Championship at the newly renovated Estadio Banorte. I'm Donnie Barnes. We see the weather conditions in Mexico City, 69 degrees at kickoff, the breeze at 11 miles per hour. It was raining a little earlier. There is the threat of rain and possible thunderstorms over the next couple hours, but they are holding off so far, and we hope that they continue to do so that this match can be played uninterrupted. The path to the final for the United States. They got past Costa Rica 2-0 in the semifinals, had to rally past Guatemala 3-1 in the quarterfinals after they were untouched in the group phase, scoring 11 and conceding none. They've had to show some character, especially in that game against Guatemala. That qualified them for the Under-20 World Cup next year. And for Mexico, also untouched in the group phase, 9 goals scored and none given up. A 4-0 whitewashing of Panama in the quarterfinal to qualify for the U20 World Cup next year. And then a comeback semifinal win against Canada. After falling behind early, they rallied back with 2 goals in the second half to clinch an Olympic spot with the Men's Olympics in Los Angeles in 2028. The United States will already be in the Olympics automatically because they're the host nation, of course, so that was not a consideration for them at this tournament. This battle it out for the tournament title over the next 90 minutes or possibly more. So the final countdown before this final begins. The U.S. kicking off, and we are rolling at the Azteca in Mexico City in the final of the there. A little bit more than that here, but not much. So the U.S. already pretty well acclimated to the elevation after the last few weeks. It's a free kick for Mexico right on the halfway line. And it's given straight to Camberos. Camberos over the bar. Leading scorer in the tournament, exactly the guy you don't want to turn it over to if you're the U.S. They get away with it this time. Poor square ball across the back line, and Camberos running onto it, but he couldn't keep it down. Heaved into the box by Javon Mussenden. Applewhite wins the header, but harmlessly out for a goal kick. And headed clear to the edge of the area, and curled with the left and over the bar. Mexico threatening in the first 5, but it stays 0-0. Returned by Sandoval. Camberos. Camberos on goal. Again. This time he whips it straight in, and it's not a good delivery. Braden Dunham. He heaves it in. That's simple for the goalkeeper, though. Goals for the U.S. Chops onto his left. Can't keep his footing, and that's off him. And it's going to be a goal kick, and the flag now goes up for offside. Jaden Contreras faces up. Jaden Contreras tries to chip it, and it goes over and out. Not sure if he was directly going for goal there. And that one is blocked down. Klapia took the shot with his left. Dancing his way forward, Juan Sigala, and he is tackled, and the whistle goes, and it looks like a free kick, but it's a free kick for the U.S. Mexico thought it was going their way. Sigala takes the 1-2. Shouts for a penalty. Referee says to get up. It's still alive in the area. More penalty shouts, and now it's cleared. And the U.S. race for it with Contreras, and he wins a throw. The VAR room will check all of that, of course, with the Azteca screaming for more. That's the first penalty shout. Ways to hurt Mexico on the counter if they can win it back and transition quickly. But that's not a great challenge from Applewhite. He gives away the free kick to Sigala and Mexico. It is Indo, plays it to the back post. They win the header across the face of goal, off the line. Did it cross the line? Mexico saying it did. Yes, it did. They score. And it's Mexico in the lead at the Azteca in the final. And Cristobal Alfaro leading the celebrations again after he scored the goal that got them back into the semifinal. He appears to have scored the goal that's given them the lead in the final. As it's played back and now clipped into the box. Nobody really there in red and white. And then the over the line, apparently. This long ball for Contreras, too long. This will be a free kick. And the first booking of the match, and it's Camberos who's shown the yellow. Hit with the right, and it's just wide. Oh, that looked like it was going to find the corner. Santi Sandoval, not quite. Got it out of his feet well and whipped it with that left foot. Applewhite takes a heavy touch, and Camberos tumbles over him, and it is a foul and a free kick. And it's going to be the first booking for the U.S. today. Over to the pitch side monitor, it appears. This is going to be a red card for Chris Applewhite. Yellow taken away, the red card produced. The United States down to 10 right before halftime. Is Diego Ramirez into the wall. Now Klapia. What can they make? A man down. Klapia stabs it forward. Back rolling in Mexico City, second half. Dunham lifts it back in, but harmlessly. Goal by Johan Orozco. Into the area, takes a deflection ball. Laid back, long distance effort. Beating men, laying it off on the right side. A touch to the inside, the top of the box, and it's laid back. Mexico trying to create here with Sandoval. It's blocked out. It'll be a corner for Mexico. Mexico threatening to pull away. With the right foot, it's wrestled wide by Diego Ramirez. Ramos for Klapia now. Klapia over the bar, and he had Contreras screaming in all alone and did not pick him out. And the U.S. with a couple opportunities back-to-back. And you're not going to get many of them. Long throw into the penalty box. And Applewhite. Mexico look for number 2 now. By the end line, the cutback toward the near. Mexico a whole different level and a whole different challenge than everybody else they've had. Meanwhile, the corner by Mexico put on top of goal. It's fumbled, and they score! Rizvanovic fumbled it. Mexico bundled it home. And they close in on 2 straight under-20 titles as they lead 2-0. And Cristobal Alfaro is celebrating again. He turned the semifinal around. He gave them the lead in the first half. He appears to have doubled it here in the second half. Now that might be enough. Second half, but didn't pick the right pass. Another Mexico free kick. Mexico trying to create a goleada now as they lift it to the back stick, headed along, and to run away with this thoroughly now, and they strike off the outside of the goal. Some of the fans on the near side thought that was in for Francisco Valenzuela. It was not. It's a goal kick. Persepolis as this goes by the end line, and the U.S. are clear numbered. Loses it to Simeone. Simeone between 2. It's a free kick for Mexico. It's of it, and with the left foot, this is struck on goal, and Rizvanovic able to hold ball on the right. Santi Sandoval, Goles, Rizvanovic. Might have to finish for, or settle for a runner-up spot in this tournament. This will be a Mexico free kick right on the edge of the area, and a yellow card shown for that foul on Alexander Shaw. Simeone. Goal, and it's hooked away by Gusky to save a third. It still might fall, and it's wide off a deflection. Wow, how did that not go in? From Luis Gambonder's joining. He lays it off for Contreras. It's Jaden Contreras. It's blocked out. First look the U.S. have had in half an hour. They're racing back. Was Edwin Soto. Lays it off for Contreras. Contreras into the middle. It's a great chance, and it's scuffed wide. Would it have counted? Apparently not. Now the flag goes up. He was out. It's over. Mexico defend the Azteca and defend their title as CONCACAF Under-20 champions.